welcome back to Choosing Turtles. My name is Imogen. In today's video, we are talking about how to get through the awkward first stage of working on your goals, where you feel like you're kind of not good at it. Okay, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. So, when you first start working on a goal, there is this awkward initial stage where you're not really good at the goal yet, and also you don't know much about it. This stage can be really uncomfortable, and this is the point where a lot of people just give up because they feel like, oh, I suck at this, and I feel stupid, and I don't know anything, and this is not getting better, and my progress is so slow. So here's how to get past that awkward first stage, because it's so awkward, and it's a deterrent for a lot of people working on their goals. Okay, number one, everyone sucks to begin with. Literally, you have to get past this stage to get good at anything. If you give up now, you're just going to have to go through this stage again if you decide you want to pursue this goal in future. So why would you go through the stage of it sucking and you being bad at it twice, okay? You might as well do it once, get it over with, and enjoy being good at your new skill, okay? So I give this example every time that I say this, but my first ever YouTube video is still up on my channel. If you sort by oldest on my videos page, you'll be able to watch it. It's from like 2022, and it is possibly the worst video ever made. Like, my background sucks, my lighting sucks, I look like a hot mess, okay? My audio sucks, like everything about it is terrible. But the one good thing about it is that I started making videos and I wasn't afraid to suck like at making videos. Like, I wasn't afraid to be terrible at first, and it is terrible, and I've thought about taking it down many times, but I haven't, because I want it up there as an example to you guys that you are bad at stuff when you first start out, and that's okay. Okay, like, I'm not perfect at making videos right now. Like, there's probably like 30 million things that I can improve about this video, and I'm aware of that. But improvement is an iterative process, and if I'd never made that first terrible video, I wouldn't be able to make this slightly better, I hope, up to you, video, okay? So allow yourself, like, everyone is bad to begin with. Just go through that stage once and get it over with. Because if you get to that stage and you give up, and you get to that stage and you give up, and you get to that stage and you give up, like, it's so discouraging to go through that stage like so many times with the same goal. Okay, so just go through it once, okay? Get it over with, get it done, that's okay. Okay, number two, allowing yourself to be bad at something teaches you how not to give a fuck, basically. Like, my first ever video is still up on this channel, and it bothered me to begin with, but then I just realised I didn't care, okay? And just don't let it demoralise you. You should look at it as an opportunity to have a lot of fun with something and not care about making it perfect, just better every time. You know, I see this channel as an incredible privilege. Like, you know, the fact that I have the space and the time and the energy and internet access and creative ideas, like, all of that is like, I feel incredibly lucky that I have this opportunity to do something that brings me so much joy, and to have this hobby and to connect with people and hopefully sometimes help people through this hobby. So I feel incredibly, incredibly grateful for the opportunity. So just have fun with it, okay? Just don't care about, like, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad, but you had fun. So who cares, okay? Right. Next point, document it, okay? Document how you're feeling, document your process, document yourself learning and growing. I love my journals for this. I have journaled for the past 10 years, coming up to 11 years actually, and one of the most informative things about reading back through my journals is seeing past goals and seeing the ways that I struggle with them in the beginning, and knowing that those things are second nature to me now is just so encouraging, because I know that the stuff that I'm struggling with now and the stuff that I'm writing about, like, oh, I'm not good at this, you know, in 2 years time, in 5 years time, that's going to be second nature, okay? So document how you're feeling. One day you're going to look back on that record of your early attempts at whatever goal you're targeting right now with a huge amount of fondness, and documenting the process will remind you of how far you've come, and it will encourage you not to give up, and it'll give you a lot of regard for your past self as well, because, you know, your past self was trying really hard to get you to the skill level that you're at right now, so you should feel really proud of that, and it's a lot easier to look back on if you document it. Okay, another way is to find other people in the same situation. Being terrible at something and learning how to be better at it is so much easier when you're doing it with a lot of other people in the same situation. I did this a lot at uni. Like, on my field trips and stuff. And obviously, yes, my peers were by and large incredibly talented. But you know, there's always an awkward first stage of like the first time you use a piece of equipment or the first time you're documenting something in a particular way. It's always a little bit awkward and you're learning, okay? So laughing about how terrible we all were at the skills we were learning is something that has created several of my friendships. And it's made the early stage of learning so much easier and so much more enjoyable. And I've met so many amazing people through being terrible at stuff alongside them, okay? So find other people in the same situation. And finally, know that this is temporary, okay? You are capable of learning, and with every hour that you practice, you get better and better at your chosen skill, okay? You won't struggle with new skills forever. One day, all of this, again, will feel like second nature, I promise. The more you work on it, the sooner this will happen. And you're doing great, so don't give up. All right, so that's how to get through the awkward first stage of working on your goals. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.